Hello, my name is Sam Burge, and on behalf of Under the Coffin Productions, today we're reviewing the 2014 just release, October the 3rd, 2014. The name of this movie is Annabelle, and with me today is
Tim Beckenholt.
We've both seen it today. Let's talk about it real quick. Tim?
You start the movie out with kind of combining the story with The Conjuring, because you have the two nurses, who one of the nurses is given this doll by a mom, and they're trying to get help for the doll because they think the doll is possessed or something. Don't go really too much into that story, and then it starts with a couple, John and Mia.
Yeah.
Who are a probably recently married couple expecting a child.
Mm-hmm. And they just move into this neighborhood too, and people there's a couple that kind of gives them shit throughout the movie for a short period of time. And what happens is, like Tim said, they're pregnant, they're expecting a child, and all of a sudden the husband brings in Annabelle, the doll. But there's more to that. You'll also notice that this is also a prequel to The Conjuring. It started giving the doll a true, stable origin, like why the doll was possessed in The Conjuring. So that's what's really great about this movie. So later on, the couple discovered that their neighbors are killed by what turns out to be, spoiler, the neighbor's daughter and boyfriend. So, there's a lot more detail on that, but I'm not trying to give away a lot so you guys can watch this movie. But what happens is, the daughter of the neighbors, I forget, her name was Annabelle, yeah. That's where the doll gets her name, Annabelle, because the woman with Annabelle, the human, was in a cult. And when her and her boyfriend attacked her parents, they went over and started to attack the couple. What was their name again? Chris?
It was John and Mia.
Yeah, John.
John went over to the neighbor's house to investigate because they heard the screams and everything and found them. Told Mia to run back into their house and call the police. And
they ended up inside their house. And Mia gets stabbed with her baby in her. Then it turns out Annabelle killed herself and wrote this weird-looking A thing on the wall. And some of her blood drips into the doll, which later on finds out that it's possessed. Short story short, to make a short story short, pretty much then after that, the doll starts to become possessed. Mia starts discovering more about the cult, what they were doing, and they were summoning up this goat ram demon thing. And here's another spoiler: the only way that this thing will be satisfied is if you surrender a soul. Now, a lot of you think, sorry, I got something caught in my throat. A lot of you think that, oh well, it's going to take the baby, like in the trailer. Well, no, because later on they describe that a child cannot offer its soul because a child, an infant doesn't really have the will or the power to...
Too innocent to offer its soul.
Yeah, too innocent. So, Mia discovers that this demon, will do whatever it takes to get the soul. And obviously, if you kind of get it now, the demon's going to use the baby at any chance to get Mia's soul. What happens next?
Well, I think you kind of skipped a kind of part of it. At first I thought it was like a spirit, because Mia demanded that they moved to the house after she got hurt with the baby and everything.
Well, they thought,
and so they moved, and the husband threw the doll away in the trash can. When they moved to their new house, she pulls the doll out of one of the boxes of their stuff.
Yeah, but we're not trying to give away too much.
Sorry.
We're just trying to give It's all good, but
anyway, Mia makes a friend. I forget her name. She's the owner of a bookstore.
I know her daughter's name's Ruby.
But she becomes her friend and starts trying to help her and offer her advice with dealing with the situation once she finds out what is actually going on.
Yeah. Because at first, like Tim said, they thought it was a ghost, but it wasn't. What it was is they actually summoned a demon, and this demon sort of used the doll as a way to, you know, how would I say it? Like, make contact with the couple to get what it wants.
The doll was doing the work to get the soul, kind of.
But we won't give any more away. Real quick, I just want to say the good and the bad about it. Really, the good I could say about it was good. The story was nice. The whole how it connects to The Conjuring from beginning to end was excellent. Well played. If you notice in the movie, if anyone knows the real story about Annabelle, which I'll put a link right here, Annabelle was actually a Raggedy Ann doll that was possessed by a demon. If you watch this movie, when it gets towards the end, like after they leave the church and stuff, and it shows the shop, look up in the left corner, and you'll actually see a Raggedy Ann doll. Kind of, I think, a not a crossover, but a little like hint and gesture. Hey, that's actually what Annabelle is a Raggedy Ann doll. I know a lot of people think it's this plastic mold doll looking thing, but it actually wasn't. What do you rate this movie?
I'd give it like 4 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. I like that they connected it to The Conjuring, because that's what got me started with the interest in Annabelle to begin with. And I think that they played it out pretty nicely with telling it how Annabelle became to be. And then they even told you where Annabelle is, nowadays, which secret. She's in a museum in a locked box.
Yeah, and she's still there, believe it or not. As for me, I give it 4.5 out of 5. Because at first I thought this movie was going to be shitty, but actually it was good. I actually liked it. The scares were good, the storyline was excellent, and I can't really say anything really bad. When I was trying to think of something bad to say about it, I can't really say there was nothing bad at all with it. It actually did pretty good, and I hope a lot of people after reviewing this video will see the same thing and go check it out. It's a recommended. Really, I think it is. It's
definitely.
Yeah, definitely recommended. So this is Sam Burge.
Tim Beckenholt.
Signing out. Have a nice day. Please subscribe, share, and like. Comment if you'd like. And have a nice day.
Have a good night.